Hi, this is mrdhobbs and welcome along to episode number 44 on the Kindred server. As you can see, I'm back in my usual place over at the Guardian farm, so I'll just back in the view. As you see, the Guardians are still doing the usual bit for me. Okay, now so come out here. The nether wart farm's going along nicely. If we just pop down into the chest here, you see filling up quite nicely. I've been working on it. Now, as you can see, things have changed a little bit around the sides here, and the reason for this is what I found is with 1.9, when the pistons retract, what it's doing is actually sucking some of the nether warts through, and they're actually being spat out, and they actually come out of the farm, and they're sort of being shot out all over this area around here and all over around the back there, and I was actually losing quite a few of them every single time it fired. So to avoid that, what I've done, as you can see here, is I've now lined anywhere where there's a gap, either lined it with obsidian if it's somewhere near to pistons. So like say for instance here the pistons pull backwards, so I've lined the whole area with obsidian so that they can move freely. And if it's not near a slime block and a piston, it's then got the normal stone brick on it, and that seems to be working quite nicely. It seems to be reducing quite considerably the amount of nether wart that I'm losing. The only thing I have found is I'm still losing a little bit of it, and sometimes into the little holes like these ones here. And so what I've been doing is I've just been popping around like this, popping that out, and just emptying the, just filling it up with stone, just tidying the area up a bit. And so I'm just in the process here of actually just filling up this area here with stone, and hopefully that will then reduce the chances of any further losses by, theory being, the nether wart should bounce straight back into the farm and be collected again. That's what I'm hoping will happen. The alternative is little buggers will get caught on top of this redstone here, which is the only place where I can't put a block, and if they get caught in there, well, there's not a whole lot I can do about that, unfortunately. The only other thing I can think of doing is actually moving the redstone back a block, so move it across to this sort of area here, and then that way then I can then fill that whole area in with blocks. That might do it, but that's a complete rewire, which I don't really fancy doing, especially with all that obsidian to have to dig out. So I think we'll try this system first, see if this works, and if it doesn't, then we'll go on to something else afterwards. Okay, so I'll catch you again in a little bit and see how we get on. Welcome back, and yeah, originally I decided to build these walls all out of stone, but I decided it looked a bit boring and plain, so now I've changed it to match with the rest of the Guardian farm here. And yeah, I think that looks a lot better now. Just finished off nicely, and obviously makes it nice and obvious if I happen to be mining my way through here. I'll know that I've reached something important to avoid it. Same. Oh, SP. There we go. But yeah, it seems to be looking pretty good. It has cut down on the number of drops that disappear out of the way, but it's not stopped them completely. Let's have a look. So, how are we doing? Yes, we've got most of them are regrown, so let's have a look. So pop all up to the top. We flip the lever. Pull them off. Close them back up again. Let's just run around and quickly collect all of these. And down. And then the last level. Drop these off in here. Okay, so I'm completely empty on my inventory. That way then if there are any drops and I have to pick them up as I'm running along, I know exactly how many I picked up like these here. There you go, so there's two popped out this side. Can't see where because there isn't anywhere for them to come out, but hey ho. Anything else? Nothing down there. Nothing around there. Just in case any made it out this far, but I don't think so. Alright. Okay. No, nothing around here. Nothing around here. No. Nothing down here. Nope. Nothing down on this level. Nope. Okay, there's no drops anywhere around here. Oh no, that's a tool. Right. Okay, so now it all looks clear. One thing I had to do was I did have to redesign this track slightly. And if we come on up here, because there was some getting caught in some of these gaps here, so I've moved them across out a little bit. Also just redesign the track, move the track slightly as well. And there you go, so this one's been moved across. But no, it doesn't look like there's any here. And now we're completely out. Yep, so there's none there. Let's see if I can make it. Cool. Yes, that all looks good. So out of all that lot, I think I've lost, well, 2 have popped out of the farm that shouldn't be there. So that's not too bad. Okay, just quickly this through here. Oh, get there. I need to redesign that because that's annoying. But other than that, okay, go and fill these up. But yeah, so that seems to be working well, rather nicely. It's certainly improved matters anyway. Stop most of the beetroot from stop most of the nether wart from escaping. And there's one in there. That's it. And this one. So yeah, so one of the disadvantages, I think this is probably caused by this bug with the, or should we say new feature with the 1.9 pistons, which is causing them to drag items through the, when the pistons are extended and then retracted, it causes items to drag through. There we are. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. Uses 1 stack plus 8. And we get quite a few done, which is cool. Obviously not all of those in one go, I hasten to add. It's not that efficient a farm. But it's doing me quite nicely, and I'm keeping this topped up even when I'm using it to get rid of the mobs here. Okay, so what we'll do is come away from here for a little bit now and move on to the next project. So I'll catch you again in a little bit. I'll just get up to the top here because I can't pause the recording whilst I'm on the ladder. Okay, now clear. Right, catch you in a bit. Hi, welcome back, and I'm over here at the desert village, as you can see, and I've been making a few changes. So still got the existing cactus run around the outside, just killing off any zombies or anything that try to attack. But over here we've now got a nice little dock area for the boat, and as you can see I've got my boat there already. And this dock area all nicely lit up here, and then as we come around the corner, come up these stairs into the village, the little desert village we've got here. We've now got all footpathed out, so with these half slabs and stairs, and all lit up as well. So we've now got paths going all the way around here, past the couple of tree farms that we've got going on. And you'll notice that you've got a few new guests staying in the village. One there, and one there. And these are naturally spawned iron golem. I didn't actually spawn them in manually. They're just naturally spawned with the number of villagers that we've got going on now. Unfortunately, I left myself AFK here for about 10 minutes and accidentally let a load of zombies in, and they wiped out a great chunk of the villagers. So I've been getting them reproducing again, and yeah, since they've been reproducing, we've got a few extra iron golems, which is cool. I've actually also extended the village, because the village did stop about here, I think it was, and I've now extended it out about another 15 blocks out to give me a bit more building space up around the back here. But one thing I was thinking of whilst I was actually out at work today is I want to make a desert temple, and I'm going to need a suitably sized hill to do it on. So I think possibly going to use either this one here or some area around here maybe to make might flatten this area out here actually and make a desert temple here. So sorry, not a desert temple, a pyramid. So it's going to need quite a big area, maybe sort of something like about sort of 40 blocks by 40 blocks, something like that. So it can be a nice size, but it's going to take a while to do. So that's what my next project's going to be. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a quad beacon set up, so we can have all the usual boosts and buffs, as they call them. So get that all set up, and then start making up a nice big pyramid, I think, here, which would be quite a nice feature, and then have the village attached to that pyramid. So yeah, so I came up with that whilst I was at work today, so I think I'll start getting that implemented now. Okay, I shall catch you guys again in a minute when I get some work done. Okay, well I've started doing a bit of work, so just pop out here. Hello B Visual. Okay, so as you can see I've marked out where the actual pyramid's going to be, so these are the two corners, this is just the midpoint. So we've got two corners there and there, and then we've got another corner over there, and another corner over that way somewhere. In the middle here, we've got a couple of beacons. As you can see from the top right corner of the screen there, set up with haste, speed and regen at the moment. So that should keep me going. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start tearing out this mountain because this is all in the way. And this is where my pyramid's going to go, at this sort of level here. So I've just got to clear out this whole area here. We're just going to take some time, and it's a good job. Oh, if I go to the right place, it's a good job. There you go. I've got mending on this, on both of these tools. So hopefully I shouldn't lose anything. Obviously if it gets night time, hopefully get some mobs around, I can get the XP, and that will then regen these tools that I'm using. Okay, I shall see you again in a couple of hours once I've got all this done. Okay, well so that all cleared out now, so as you can see I've completely flattened this area. Whilst I was flattening the area I did notice there was this section here of the desert temple, which I presume if I come down in here, ouch. Yeah, here it is. So this is the inside of it. Theory being, I'll break those. There we go. Okay, so we've got a section of the desert temple in there. I haven't quite decided yet whether to actually keep that inside the pyramid, or whether to actually make it, whether to take it away completely, because just noticing where it actually joins, it sort of joins quite nice into this section. Ouch! Where did that come from? Oh, get. Come here, you. Okay. Right, what were they? Yeah. The actual pyramid sort of joins in with this section here of the temple, so I might actually keep this front section here actually as the starting part of the pyramid. I haven't quite decided yet, but we'll see how it goes once I've actually built a bit more of the pyramid. Okay, so I'll bring you back once a bit more of it's done. Get a bit of the structure built. And welcome back, and here we are. Wait, get out of my shot! Photobomber. Another one! Anyway, right, there we go. And welcome back, and as you can see I've made a bit of progress here, so what we'll do is we'll get out of this shot so we don't get any more video bombers. Hey! Okay, yes, so first thing you'll notice is we've got one iron golem there, another iron golem there, and another iron golem there. So we've aimed a few extra, I'm sure there's another couple hiding. Oh, there's another one just hiding down there. And another one. Yes, we came to a few extra iron golems. What happened is my son Chobs is out over there building his base, and he said he noticed that some of the iron golems were getting attacked by skellies. So what he did is he came over here and he actually made a couple of extra iron golems just to help patrol around. So that's why we've got a few more than you'd expect for this number of villagers. Okay, but yes, whilst he's been doing that, I've been busy over here, and as you can see the pyramid is now done. Originally I did just build it just purely with blocks or everything else. So if we, right there you go, you see you've got the blocks underneath. Oh, now where's it gone? There it is. Yes, so I did originally make it with just with blocks, but then I found it was awkward climbing up and back down again, which was a bit of a pain, and also obviously this whole thing became one huge mob spawner because at night time there was no lighting up here, and I could either go around spamming torches everywhere, or alternatively I'll put down these stairs which act as half slabs and therefore stop all the spawning. So that's the reason why I've got all these stairs up here, and also I think it looks quite nice as well. It does cut out quite a bit of the blockiness. Okay, the other thing you'll notice is all the trees have now grown up, and what I've done is, as well as I've allowed the trees to naturally grow, and then what I've done is I've then manicured them into this sort of view here like this, as you can see. So they're all the same, exactly the same design, nice and uniform all the way around the outside, which I think looks really nice. The other thing I've done is I've added in this entrance into the pyramid, and here we are on the inside, looking good, looking good. And I'll also put an exit on this side as well. I figured it would be quite nice to have an entrance and an exit, and then what I was going to do is actually, like on this side here where I've got a footpath leading out and down into the village, I was actually going to extend that all the way through here and have the footpath coming out here, and then maybe a a long set of stairs or something like that to make this like a grand entrance from down here, coming all the way up. If I can get all up, that's it. Coming all the way up here and into the firstly into the pyramid, and then through the pyramid, and then into the village. So that's the plan of action. What I'm going to have to do here, again, I don't like all the torches being out, so I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to start digging down and maybe putting some glowstone blocks under the ground with maybe some glass on top. I'm not too sure on the white glass or clear glass. I think what I'm probably going to do is probably end up putting yellow glass over the top of them. Yes, I think I'm going to start doing that next, just to make this look a little bit more presentable and not have all these torches all over the place, because it doesn't look very good. And then I've got to figure out what I'm going to do with all this space, because there's quite a bit of space in here, and it'd be nice to do something with it rather than just having it as a big empty shell. Okay, so I'll catch you again in a bit once I've done a bit more work. Cheers! Well, welcome back. It's been about a couple of weeks since my last recording, and that's mainly due to the fact that our server was down for just over a week, so we've made absolutely no progress at all. But as you can see, I've actually made a little bit of progress since then. We have changed all the lamps over from that curved design to this nice straight design, which I thought was a lot more simple and a lot easier to maintain. I also noticed some funny looking trees up in the background there, so we'll just go around and see those. And here, just got my purple block farm. Two designs here. First one here is the low level one, and this is designed so I can just nice and quickly and easily punch out these the actual chorus plants, the actual plants themselves. And then this one here is where they grow really tall. I can then just whack the bottom one, and that whole lot falls down all in one go. So let's give you a quick demonstration. So this one, I'll go 1, 2, like that, and then destroy those. So that doubles up my chorus flowers. So I can put them back. And then that one, as you can see, they're all finished growing. So I just hit the bottom one, get rained on, and that's a nice simple way of harvesting. I don't need to worry about the fact that I'm not gaining any of the actual chorus plants, because I gained them from over there. Okay, the other big thing I've been working on, well, another thing I've been working on over here is beetroot farm. Obviously I've had to fence this off completely, because as soon as I started building this, some of the farmer villagers came charging in and started trying to plant down their potatoes, which I had to destroy. So I've now completely fenced this off so that they can't get in here and interfere. Okay, and onwards. We now have all the trees are all completed around here. Slight change of design here. I've now put in these creeper headed blocks through here. Changed the torches over to recessed glowstone, which I quite like the look of all the way around. Put in this nice coloured flooring here, again with recessed lighting. And then here we've got some stairs going all the way down, which I've gone to the effort of actually making sure all the walls are all colour coded as well. Following all the way down to here, so I can actually then change the 4 beacons nice and easily if I need to at any time. May well extend this level out here, and may well have different levels actually for different things. I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing here. But anyway, right at the very top here we now have main focus of the attention for the top here, which is all these chests all the way around here, and these are all double chests. If we just quickly, that one is the one that I use my entrance. There we go. Yes, they're all double chests all the way around back here, and the idea being, if I just put back through here and reput those, there we go. And the idea being that I can nice and easily reach any one of these chests nice and simply. I decided to make use of the purple blocks, hence the reason why the chorus flowers out there, so they can be converted into these purple blocks through here. I've just thought using this purple just adds a nice blast of colour. I'm not too sure though whether it's better the purple or the normal sandstone stairs. So if anybody can give me a hint, maybe in the suggestions or in the comments down below, just to give me an idea as to whether you prefer the purple or the sandstone. I think I quite like the colour scheme, but see what you guys think. Over here probably going to have some sort of enchanting room, something like that, and then over this side probably going to have something along the lines of the maybe like a little brewing station, bits like that, just so you can got all the various different things all in this one floor, which I thought would be quite a nice use of the this large building. Okay, as we come through here, just as the sun begins to set, as you can see, carried out more lanterns down here and actually extended these stairs all the way down like I said I was going to earlier in this episode. And there you go, so it's quite a nice entranceway into the little kingdom. Just need to quick fill, there we go. Yeah, so this is the entranceway from over on this side, just as the sun begins to set. So we'll head on back through. And I think it's beginning to look quite nice now. Probably the only thing I think that really sort of detracts from this area at the moment, I think, is the this fencing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the fencing with something a bit more sturdy, something like a wall, which I'm going to start working on next. And also what I want to do is I want to just expand this area out a bit, because at the moment this fenced off area seems a bit small, and I might start just trying to expand it out, making this more into a large village, small city sort of design. That will then allow me then to sort of start separating out some of these villagers, maybe keep all the farmer villagers over in a farming area, and then have like blacksmiths together or something like that. Just try and segregate them out a little bit, but still keep it quite natural looking like this is, rather than an actual rather than the mall that we've got elsewhere on the server. Okay, so I should come back to you again in a bit when I've done a bit more work. Cheers. Okay, so I made another adjustment here to the wall, and as you can see, what I've done is I've raised the fencing up by one block, put it all on a block of sandstone, and then added, you can just see on top of there, stairs along the top, and that way then it stops any mobs from spawning on the top and dropping down into the actual farm village itself. And if I just go around here, so you can see I've just done the corners here and all the way around there, and just done it all the way around. Just around here, all the way around the outside. Yeah, so what we'll do, probably the easiest idea is if we just pop out to the other thing I noticed actually here is, if I just come across here, I've actually made this entrance here too wide as well, so that it matches the other two. Okay, so we'll just come on right here. The only thing is now obviously I can't jump over the fence like I used to, even with the jump to boost. Okay, so there you go, so you can now see, I'll just zoom in, there's the wall all the way around the outside of the village. And what I've also started doing as well before I started recording is I've actually also looking at increasing the size of the village, and as you can see I've marked out where into there, all the way out as far as about there, and then cutting back around the other side of that little mound there, all the way back around to there. So just probably doubling the size of the village, and that's going to be my next task. But that I think I will leave to another episode. So if you've enjoyed watching this episode, please leave a like. If you don't already, please subscribe, and I'll catch you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.